Pretty sky, my pals delight, silly lights, silly you are, silly you always be, silly you are, silly you always be. Gather round, let's make some noise. Don't be sad. Everything happens on Tuesdays. Where's your train? Now the good news. And the rain, silly lights. Silly lights. Silly you are, silly you always be. Silly you are, silly you always be. You're for life, will kill you boys. Gather round, let's make a little noise. Everything happens on Tuesday. Everything happens on Tuesdays now. Silly lights, goose. Little down their hands and loose. Come with me, sing out, silly like a goose. Silly like a goose. Silly you are, silly you will be. Gather round, let's make a little noise. Everything happens on Tuesdays. Everything happens on Tuesdays. Kill you boys. Gather round, let's make a little noise. Everything happens on Tuesday this time. Everything happens on Tuesday this time. Silly you are, silly you always be. Silly you are, silly you always be. Kill for life or kill you boys. Won't you gather round and make a little noise? Everything happens on Tuesday in this town. Everything happens on Tuesday. Jane almost got the thing out of boost. With the rain, silly like a goose. Silly goose. Silly you are. Gather round, we'll make us a little noise. Everything happens on Tuesdays. Kill you boys. Gather round, let's make us a little noise. Everything happens on Tuesdays. Everything happens on Tuesdays. Everything happens on Tuesdays. Everything happens on Tuesdays. Silly you always be. Silly you are, 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 silly
opening credits. New opening credits. Still working on them, but here's what we got so far.
I'm back in my body, back behind my eyes. I'm back in control, I'm ready to drive. Back behind the wheel, are you ready to ride on into a field of road, into the night, into the night, into the night,
Into the night. Yeah, new opening credits here I'm working on. New little intro, a couple of new shots added to all this. That's a church. Check out this shot coming up though. I'm proud of this. It's only like 3 seconds long. Right here. Here it is. Right there. Right here. Whoa. I learned that new technique called vertigo.
American Night Owl is filmed before a live webcast audience.
Hold on, let's see that again. Here, check this vertigo out. Oh gosh. So first I added this vortex right here.
behind the wheel, are you ready to ride on into a field of road, into the night?
Slowed that down. So that's the vortex. With the gimbal. Bam. Now this one's hey Mark, what's up? So this one's called vertigo here, where I zoom in and pan out at the same time and it creates this little moment on the puppet. Whoa.
American Night Owl is filmed before a live webcast audience.
Hey, that's you. Yeah, hey. Good to see everybody. Welcome to the show. It's Tuesday night. Everything happens on Tuesday around here. That's Kutch Tuttle's version of Silly Like a Goose there. How about that? So getting psyched about this Heifetz show. Been communicating with him a little bit. Just started talking to the arranger today. I can't wait to meet him. And it looks like You Got This is in the mix. Train of Thoughts. A couple came from them. They want to do Train of Thoughts and Understand Under. Hard to argue with that. But then I think One of Us Standing is still in there. So that's the roster so far. It seems like my... There it is. You know what I think we should do tonight is experiments in lighting. I don't... You know what I should... Oh, I should get Mike Witcher on here to talk to me about lighting. Maybe I'll reach out to him, have a special guest on tomorrow night, and he can just tell me to do things. He'll be like, well, do you have a flashlight? Do you have a watermelon and a flashlight? Maybe 9 candles. Yes, I do. Yes, I do, Mike. You just tell me what to do. I'm your Huckleberry. Light me up. Tech support and I were exploring the possibilities of these new stages. You can have a stage in here. It's like a voice channel and people can just talk. Oops, what did I do there? I collapsed them. Ooh, Percy stage. Can you listen to Percy on there? Yeah, tech support and I are in here hanging out, hanging hard. Now, if someone new comes in, all right, hey, Percy. Percy, no, not the dog, the legend. Come on in. All right, so now Percy's in here, too. Now watch, Percy's going to be like, I'd like to say something. So he raises his hand. You do that just by hitting the raise the hand thing. Here comes tech support. Hey, Percy wants to say something. Now tech support has to allow Percy to speak. He's the moderator, see. He's completely in charge. He's running the show here. All right, he says, Percy, I say accept. Hello, I'm Percy, and it's an honor to be here on this stage. This topic tonight is of considerable interest to me, as it's something I've been studying my entire life. Now, to the first speaker, I have, let me look at my notes here. And so wait, where did he go? And I guess Percy just had to go to the bathroom. I guess he had to go to the bathroom. So that's how that works. Could you hear me, tech support? Hold on, I have to go back in to hear you. Could you hear me, tech support? Oh, he can't hear me now, unless he's watching the show. He's confused what to listen to. His two big ears
I can hear you.
Are in a tug of war. You could hear Percy in there? Oh, he can't hear me now. Here, let me raise my hand again so we can get real time with this thing. Percy raising his hand to speak. Anybody can hop in here if you have something you want to say. The state will give you the conch. All right, so, hey, real time now, right? You can hear me?
I can't hear you.
Nice.
I can hear you on the show, but I can't hear you in the room.
You can't now? Now you can, right? Oh, wait, I don't see my green light blinking. All right, restarting the app. I had to do this earlier. This is not an ad for Discord. I'm not getting paid by Discord to show you how janky this stuff is working at the moment. I mean, they are just rolling this out. Darkzar's in here. How about now? Oh, you can hear me now. Now I see the green rings around my icon. Yeah.
We can hear you.
Yeah, you can.
Welcome.
Yeah, you can.
Welcome to the show.
Okay, as I was saying. Wait, somebody cut that guy off. You should shut him up.
Welcome, Darkzar, to the audience.
Yeah. Does Darkzar have something he wants to say? Do we need a topic or anything? I guess it's just like a experiment.
Here we go.
Hey, Aaron. Good to see everybody. Ben, what's shaking? We're just hanging out in this new. They shouldn't call them stage channels. I mean, I understand as part of the workflow, because there could be hundreds of people. I'm thinking, or at least a lot of people down here in the audience, and then you raise your hand, so it's not just a bunch of people talking over each other. What's the name of the app this is modeled after that got really popular for a hot second?
Clubhouse.
Clubhouse. Yep. I knew that was going to be a nut house event before too long. After the novelty wore off.
Everybody's doing it.
But hey, it's cool. It's, anything that fosters and facilitates conversation. I immediately thought, are you sure about that, Nathan? Are you sure about that?
If it brings people together, it must be a good thing.
Oh yeah, and then the next thing you know, terrible people are organizing like never before.
All good intentions.
Mm-hmm.
So I've invited Darkzar to speak. He raised his hand.
Oh, he did raise his hand.
But he has not joined us yet on the stage.
So the move is a little bar appears at the top of the screen. You have to accept, like, you raise your hand, and then you're
I
invited to
see.
speak. There he is. Yeah.
I see. I see. Yes.
Hey, I can cut my camera off for a second and just relax. Fix
How
my
are you
fix my
guys?
hair without everybody looking at me. I'm good. It's good to
Nice.
hear your voice.
So I got a job offer today
Oh, whoa! Ding 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 ding.
for a lot of money, but I have another company that also wants me. So
Bidding
for the
war.
first for the first time in my life, I've actually have options right
Wow.
now.
All right, I'm starting it right now. Bidding war for Dark Czar services. You're not going to find a finer employee, all around guy, and let's get this bidding war started right here. The hotline's open. Join us on Discord. Who's going to win? Who's going to get? Who's willing to pay this guy what he deserves?
I'm kind of tripping because it's a lot of money, um, and it's it's in Santa Clara though, which is right next to San Jose. Very expensive housing market, so that's why it is a lot of money. And yeah, I'm. Oh, thank you, Aaron. Thank you. I will be moving out of Chico soon enough. Sadly to say. Um, yeah, I've got a lot of
It's good.
decisions
It's
to
good
make.
to have had a stint in Chico, if nothing
Yeah,
else.
I've got a lot of decisions to make in the next few days. Walnut Creek or Santa Clara, and I'm waiting on the offer from Walnut Creek. Actually, I'm trying to get them to hurry up. Where it's funny because the big giant corporation was super fast. They made an offer to me. I mean, I interviewed for the second time last week, and they made an offer to me first thing this morning. After the holiday. So yeah,
Well,
both
congratulations,
jobs.
man.
Yeah, yeah.
That's sweet.
I turned a big negative into a huge positive, brother.
Right.
So I took lemons and I made them into lemonade.
That's a beautiful thing.
I've been instructed how to do so by my master, Nathan Moore. Uh, you
You're
are the
very
king.
experienced.
What
Yeah.
That's what we do. That's what everybody does. So,
It-
so what song you want to hear?
What song do I want to hear? That's a good question. I don't know. I could go for a fat king of gods.
Ooh, a fat king of gods. Goodness. All right, let me see what happens. All right, so I'm
I was
just. Go ahead.
I was just trying to think of something random, that you haven't played in a while.
It has been a
Uh,
while. Maybe I'll grab my low C harmonica.
and I would enjoy one of those, of course.
Yeah, I'll do that
Um,
with Heifetz next time. Okay, so I'll just leave you guys in here and mute you into my headphones into the show, and then I can cut it back on whenever. So feel free, make the place your own. I have no
well,
plans for it tonight. I don't even know.
yeah, I'm gonna jump out. This is super cool though. If like people want to rap and
There's so
talk
many
to you, and
possibilities, and
yeah, totally.
it yeah.
Learn a song, learn a chord progression, anything like that we could do.
I mean, this could be the call in line on some level. If I see somebody in here,
So if I
and
turn on my video, will
no,
that?
it's all voice.
Oh, okay, okay.
If you want to listen to the show, you can just listen to the show here.
Not
Right,
oh
right.
right. I should probably mute the mic. I'm gonna get self conscious.
All right, guys. Thanks for hearing me, and
Keep up the
much
good
love.
work.
I'm trying, man.
Great job.
There's a lot going on right now.
Yeah, there is. How about that? I just gotta remember this song when I'm transposing. Like, my fingers know it, but my brain doesn't. But when I put on the capo, it all gets different. The fat king of gods, the breaker of bones, owns everything you see for endless miles. In the talk of revolution, vanished under a stone. The mystic sees, trembling and smile. Liberty's children build prison on prison and try to rid us of violence with bombs. But anyone who goes where the wild wind blows knows where we'd be without our loving moms. I know that might sound too dainty, still I'd repeat it, for even the slightest truth can never be defeated. And it's a far cry at least from the daily deceit that we play, and we play like it's stuck on repeat, stuck on repeat. Peace has no leaders to play its cards, and peace may pay its own leader's price. But its tomb will be empty as it flows from the bars, ringing true like some good advice. Slowly but surely the world revolves. I think Grace just might be her own resolve, and she will dance at every chance aloft till all of the world's problems are solved. As the capitalist masturbates, dreaming of Rand, and the philosopher wonders what she won't be when she's dead, and the artist asks God to flow from his hand, and the pacifist asks Hitler, but what if I said? And the journalist keeps her day job, waving like the sea, like a parade of princesses down the middle of Maine. And the one they locked up for feeling too free, I hope he never stops laughing at those ridiculous chains. Chains. Change. 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 But what for the child with a dream that comes? Wait. Oh man, I feel like I left out a verse. Can't do that. I'm going back in for it. Gotta go get him. From the war on this to the war on that, we've spun the frayed fabric of our modern day blues. We're born in a rental and pride from our neighbor, our fears and our fights they label with hues. But what for the child with the dream that comes, that always comes to the innocent heart, the one that says, don't worry, we've always done that which you are about to start. Perhaps destiny's too tedious for tongues wild as these, and freedom's too mysterious when you're down on your knees. But what's been the downfall of all proud societies? Who knows the words? Let's sing it drunkenly, please. Let's sing it drunkenly, please. Fun request. Oh man, let's do it again. Accidentally played it in B, so my harmonica wouldn't have worked. But I'm glad that happened. It was fun. Be right back. What you want to do? American Night Out.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is a little event I had the good fortune of playing last weekend. Sherwood Howfest. Here on Sherwood Avenue. During the pandemic, this neighborhood started howling every night at 7 o'clock. And they would all go out into their front porch or stoop and howl, and they bonded as a neighborhood over it. The news coverage came. The legendary howlers, once lockdown was over, threw this festival on their street.
Rose had her new calf late last spring.
The first annual Fest. That was Ethan Hawkins there. Sorry for talking over your beautiful fiddling.
There comes a time in life when there are no more tears to cry. We must leave something dear behind. There ain't no love is a precious thing, I'm told. It burns just like West Virginia coal. But when the fire dies down, it's cold. There ain't no ash will burn. And there is one lesson I have learned. Ain't no ash will burn. Ethan Hawkins, everybody! Oh my gosh, money? I am not a good girl. Fresh from the battlefield, traded in the Grateful Dead for dead and hanging men. Here I am, standing strong. Don't know how to breathe. Can't remember how to swim. Here I am, standing strong. Don't know how to breathe.
Stanton, VA. From a distance, it looks like a picture from the master's hand. You'll never find a dearer place if you search through our great land. So if you're ever passing through, let us extend to you a welcome friend to stay here in Stanton, VA. Get it, Craig! Stanton, VA. No more sorrows in the lane of burning ground. Glory, hallelujah.
The Green family.
Did you ever wake up with those bullfrogs on your mind? Did you ever wake up with those bullfrogs on your mind? When you wake up laughing, laughing just to keep from crying. Did you ever wake up with that one woman on your mind? Did you ever wake up with that one woman on your mind? You wake up laughing, laughing just to keep from crying. My mama's got 'em, my daddy's got 'em, my brother's got 'em, oh, my sister's got 'em. Woke up this morning, Grandpa had 'em too. Seems like everyone in their hands in the bullfrog blue.
Now that deserves a howl from everybody else. You ready?
Oh yeah, just a bunch of Stanton boys. Doing their thing.
True story.
You should have heard the story I told before that song. I was trying to get myself in trouble. Might have worked. Still not sure. Oh my goodness. American Night Owl. So I just learned. Whoa. That was my new opening credits. How'd that start up? I don't know. So I just learned right before coming live on here. I was watching a YouTube while I was setting up the stuff and talking about filming stuff. But apparently you can take a bug fogger that you spray bushes and stuff with and just pour fog juice in there, like fog machine juice, and fog up the set. Don't want to do it inside, but like, you know, if I did something like on my back porch or something like that, it could be pretty cool looking. It's pretty cool what they did. Even just a little bit like in the room, all of a sudden the light coming through the blinds was like cutting light rays. You couldn't see the haze. It's not like you're like, why is he in fog in his kitchen? It was subtle. It was subtle, but the way it danced with the light. Ooh, see? Yeah. Must be a good idea. I heard that bell ring in my heart. Get a fog machine. Okay, I'm on it. I'll get a fog machine. Apparently, the trick for outdoor haze is to get one of these bug foggers and then pour the juice into that, and then it puts out a huge, too much to use inside, a huge cloud. Just put some smoke juice in your line, right, and then put it in a really small circle below you. It's a good idea. I've been trying to figure out how to like create it, like just through like get into a meditative state. I mean, I always have cigarettes, but if I could just like make it. That would be sweet. But I've just begun the training, the practice, so maybe someday it'll actually work. I know, right? Oh man, I got I bought a giant bubble maker, and I tell you what, it worked. I mean, not its intended purpose is not just to make big bubbles, but to bond with people. And I bonded with the neighbor significantly over these giant bubbles. He suddenly was stopping people in the street like, "Oh, you're gonna want to see this. You are gonna want to see this." we were like, we suddenly had a show together, and the bubbles were wonderful, and the child that lives in the same house was delighting in them. Mission accomplished. I need to make more juice. I used up all my juice on the debut, and now I'm out of juice. Gotta make some more juice. Wait. Oh, I see where the volume. All right, I'm about to get louder, folks. Sorry, I'm trying to dial in the sound here. I'm about to get louder. So do what you got to do. You ready? I'll give you a moment. Hey, Adrian Page, welcome to the show. Just talking about fog machines and what else were we talking about? What were we just talking about? I got so distracted when I realized my sound output was so low. I keep seeing people on YouTube. Everybody on YouTube has this mic, which is so funny to me. But a lot of them, it's not very close to their face. So, talk to me. Maybe we'll do some sound work tonight and worry about the lighting tomorrow night. How's this? Is this do you feel like you're watching YouTube now or what? Are you watching YouTube? Are you on Twitch? Is there anybody on Twitch out there? Do I have to start playing a video game to get you folks on Twitch to watch me? Because I will. I will play a freaking video game. I am pretty deep in the Skyrim world right. In fact, here's my Skyrim story from this morning. It was sort of tragic. So I meet this talking dog, right? And he asked me if I'll go on this quest with him, and I say yes for sure. So I go on this quest with this dog, and we do pretty good. We achieve the quest, and at the end of it, I get this axe. That's like this glowing axe, and it's only 10 weight, which if you're in gamer speak, it's super light, so it doesn't weigh you down, and you can swing it faster. And it's the highest damage point weapon I found yet in the game by far. Okay, so I have this axe that I just got. But the next step in the quest is to return it to this godlike statue thing that's in a cave somewhere. So we the dog and I go back to the statue, and the statue's like, "Oh, you've completed the quest now." And here's what he says. He's like, do you want to keep that axe? And I'm like, well, yeah, I want to keep the axe. He's like, you can keep the axe. All you have to do is kill the dog. Now this is a terrible predicament, because if you know me, I'm a pacifist, and I have a lot of empathy, and I just went on a quest with this dog. So there's no way I can kill it. There's really not. The only way I could possibly kill this dog is if I decide as like an experiment to give into to the darker forces and play the game like that as an experiment. There's all these things, like if you're a lot of looting and stuff you find throughout the world, but some stuff is owned by other people, and it says, instead of take, it says steal, and it's in red. And if you steal it, you can get in trouble. Your character changes. All this stuff is built into these games, where your decisions affect the story that's about to unfold. So in some senses, I'm depriving myself of experiencing these games by never playing into the darker temptations, the darker forces. I always try to do the right thing. But there's a whole other game to all these games that I've never played. In fact, I don't even know what it would take to bring myself to play that other game that exists in there, where you're just the bad guy and you're just stealing horses and running away and you just kill the dog, keep the axe. Because the axe, I mean, they make it a hard call, because this axe, I want it. I want it so much that I had to stop playing the game. I sat there on the couch for 20 minutes and tried to decide, and I knew I couldn't kill the dog, but I didn't want to give up my axe, so I cut the game off. I just cut the game off. I was like, okay, I'll deal with this tomorrow. So at the moment, I still have the axe. I own this axe. And the dog is right there at my feet, and the dog is still alive. And maybe this might just be the end of the game. I might be stuck. I know what I got to do. I got to go up and be like, I can't kill this dog, and just see what happens. Maybe the statue god will reward me for making the right. I don't get the vibe. I don't get that vibe from this god, though. This god is a devious god himself. What other god would do that to you? Oh, you want that axe? Just kill the dog. Yeah, that's not. So the idea that I'm going to be rewarded for doing the right thing by this thing, that's not too hopeful on that front. Let's put it that way. BMLP says, just like life, you could go evil and kill and steal. Yeah, I mean, this is the first time I've really thought about the fact that I'm missing gameplay. I'm missing writing. I'm missing alternative endings to all the movies that I'm watching. They're like, there's only one way to find out how that version ends. It's pretty fascinating. That's not a good dogma. I got you. Wait, I'm with you. Hold on. I was still in the, I mean, they call it a stage. I don't like that name for it, but here we go. Wait, take. Nice one, take two. That's not a good dogma. Oh my God, it's muted. That's not a good. Wait, take. Nice one. Take three. That's not a good dogma. That'll have to do. You can turn up that rim shot in post, right, Sam? Yeah. Sandbox have many possibilities. Play good first. If you die, it's a video game, right? This game, Skyrim, was made in like 2011, so it's 10 years old. There's things it just doesn't do, and it's like, but it's cool. There's a million things that games didn't do when I was a kid, so it's just an interesting moment. Catherine was playing it too, and she was a couple of things that we've gotten used to in other kinds of games, and I was like, yeah, it's 2011. They didn't have that back. You can't even whistle for your horse. You can't call your horse. If you lose your horse, that horse gone. I cannot find my horse. And I've been on the Google going, Skyrim, lost horse. Everything they tell me to do doesn't work. Something happened to my horse. I don't know what happened to my horse. But then I saw somebody riding by on a beautiful horse the other day. And for a split second, I thought I could kill that guy and take that horse. It's terrible. I want to know the end of that game. BMLP says 2011 is old school. Back then, Davis used to tour. That's a long time ago. Wow, when you put it into perspective like that. Yep, I still had a flip phone. Davis used to tour. The end of the world is still like 10 years away. God, I sat out to come out of the break to look at the news with you. I figured it's Tuesday night, beginning of the week. We should probably check in on the news from time to time, but I've been rambling so long now, I don't even know if it's a good idea. I'm looking at it. I'm mostly curious about the hurricane. Now, woman killed by grizzly bear. Who else is seeing a huge rise in bear stories? And I know how that gets into. It's like the old. Once you start looking for a penny, you start seeing a penny everywhere, kind of thing. So once you get eyes for something, you can start finding examples. At the same time, I have personal relations, members of my family, more than several, that have had strange encounters with bears in the last year. The bears are getting out of control. And I've been saying that and thinking that for a while now, like for months. I'm just like, what's getting into the bears? So today, I think it was today, I read this article. We could Google it. Watch this. Bear disease. Let's see what this. Go to this Daily Mail article. Yeah, look at these bears. Came up, took a cooler right on the beach in Lake Tahoe. Come on, Internet. BMLP says, not a lot of bears around here, but the possums and raccoons are out of their minds these days. See, we disappeared for a while and they got bold. That's my theory. Of course, when we look at anything these days, we say, well, they got a disease. They need some medication or something. But the truth of the matter is humanity like ducked its head into its turtle shell for a year straight, and all of nature was like, all right. And we're back. Then humans come back wiping their eyes for months, slowly, edibly, just non-threateningly as possible. And bears are like, give me that Twix. I'm taking both of them. Look, if you zoom in on this headline, I don't know if you can see it. Here, let's do it like this. Family of black bears with disease that makes them fearless swim and sun themselves alongside stunned beachgoers in Lake Tahoe. This is, Daily Mail, whatever. Family of black with disease that makes them fearless. It's right there. That's the first time it's so funny that it's like that's not even what the story's about. Like, why haven't I seen just this headline? Like, there is a disease now that makes bears fearless, with an in-depth exploration as to what that could possibly mean. Instead, it's a tangent. It's a side part of this story about the bears coming on the beach at Lake Tahoe. And let's look at them. Lions and tigers, and oh my. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a cooler that he has in his mouth right there. That's a cooler. At one point, the guy with the camera is like, the bear starts coming at him and he starts cussing. I probably shouldn't even play that. I get in trouble. Such language. Aaron says, being fearless is not a disease. Amen. Hey, John, what's happening? Good to see you. Outdoorsmen should recognize the difference between black bear and grizzly bear poop. Everybody should. What do you mean just outdoorsmen should have this vital life-saving knowledge? Black bear poop is smaller and contains a lot of berry seeds and squirrel fur. Squirrel fur? They eat squirrels? Or do they just wipe their butts with them? Oh my God. That was pretty good. Grizzly bear poop has little bells in it. It smells like pepper spray. It has bells in it? Is that an autocorrect? I'm starting to not believe this source. Welcome to Hippie Fiasco News. You heard it here first, folks. Grizzly bear poop has bells in it. Wait, listen to this guy. I shouldn't even play this. I'll try to bleep it out. I'll try to time the bleep. He might already did it. The bear's coming right at him. Hey, boop, boop, boop. Look. Boop. There you go. I did that. See, I know the networks are watching. I take your request seriously. ABC, NBC, CBS. People are just like, man, there's a bear over there with three little cubs. Yeah. Well, and so look how I bet they word this. They don't even start out with this disease thing. Do they even? Where do they talk about the disease? Well, the scene was as heartwarming as it was. The reason behind the beach counter may have been illness, however. An increasing number of bears in the region are suffering from encephalitis or inflammation of the brain. The condition makes bears act more dog-like, becoming more friendly and fearless when encountering humans. Wonder what that is. We don't know. All right, let me go see if we get any update on the hurricane. Oh, goodness, Utah-Idaho border. Look out for the West Nile virus. Duck! Get ready, duck. Oh, there's a lot of bears in the... Am I still on the search? Here, I just want straight up news. I guess streaming really slows down my internet. That's stupid. I bet I could do it on my iPad. Easier. Use the news app on the iPad. Bam. Safari, I'm quitting you. It also strengthens into hurricane as it hurtles towards Florida coast. God, I wish they'd quit with these stories about the Delta variant. Okay. This doesn't seem like an update. 108 UTC. When's that? A storm that has lashed the Caribbean and the Florida Keys with pounding rain and gusty winds has strengthened into a hurricane as it hurtles toward Florida's northern Gulf Coast, weather officials said on Tuesday. The National Weather Service said Hurricane Elsa was packing winds as high as 75 miles per hour. It's Category 1. That's not too bad. And let's see, it's supposed to make landfall between 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. on Wednesday, somewhere between Tampa Bay and the Big Bend region. Tampa has avoided a direct hit for over 100 years. So, go Tampa. They got tricks up their sleeve, apparently. But just a Category 1. I'm always curious as to what their names are. Who names them? Wonder how that works. Who names? All right, I won't look it up. Start seeing my numbers drop one by one. I don't know. He's just like, Martha, will you come in here and cut this off? I don't know what it is. He's just Googling stuff now. Now he's just Googling stuff he wants to know on the show. Just cut it off. Just cut it off. Martha, will you just cut it off? Don't sit down, Martha. Martha, don't sit down. Oh, yeah, that's going to be a bumpy ride, BMLP, for sure. At least we'll be on the roller coaster together. Climate change is it's already insane. It's already absolutely insane for so many people. You know, it's all just based on your perspective, but everything happens every day somewhere, and there's already climate stories of a million varieties. But there will be music, no matter what. Always. I'm speaking on behalf of musicians, but I can assure you there will always be music. There will always be love. There will always be beauty. There will always be so many things. So many things are eternal. If you ever start looking at the temporal, scary things, don't forget the eternal, invincible things in the exhale breath. A legend is the life of the party. Legend is the life of the party. The wine and white sodas, the whiskey at go-go's, the togas and no-dos. Nobody said that it would be easy to never be cheesy, to not get sleazy, be pleasing and pleasing. And while the others push each other up the hill until they're over, he must keep it sweet and not repeat and never sleeping. Legends of another party. Now I got it. Remembering it. But every night's another party, for the life of the party only comes around once a year. Everybody's going for sloppy, and the waves get so choppy when you're sailing for the heaven that's between the years. While the others push each other up the hill until it's over. He must keep it creepy, not repeating, never sleeping. But that new song is awesome. A great groove, so true. I listen to it while I drive. My kids love it too. Says I just don't know how far I can go if every inch is 1,000 miles. But then he always shows for the show, perhaps a little late, but always in time and always in style. The others push each other up the hill until it's over. He must keep it sweet and not repeated, never sleeping. That new song is awesome. A great groove, so true. I listen to it while I drive. My kids love it too. It's not working. I'm trying to make smoke. It's just not working. It's hard to meditate and play guitar at the same time, I guess. It's not easy, folks. Gotta be a leaving song around here somewhere. American Night Out. Look what happened on July 4th somewhere out there.
If a woman wants the world, she looks away. And a woman smiles like a mayflower, standing on a hill. And a woman's love is like an opera, keeps on going after the star. And all I know, time and distance, I learned those days she said so long. It was the summer of my fall.
Such a bummer he broke a string. Oh, Nat. Just off Rob's phone too. It's just a phone recording, I think.
A woman's heart is overflowing, uncharted ocean from shore to shore. Yeah, I knelt me down beside her, sing drowning on the heaven's floor. And a woman's life is overwhelming, I can't picture it all. Everything that ever was, those that were gonna be right in front of you there on the wall.
I love that so much, BMLB. Seeing the dancers mouthing my words almost made me cry earlier. It was a similar thought. Thank you for that. It means a lot to me. possum. Magpie. Tie-dye.
Oops, I hit the button.
If a woman wants the world, she looks away. And a woman smiles.
I hit the wrong button. Sorry about that. Just trying to change my harmonicas out and hit the wrong button. American Night Owl. Mark Katz, looks like I'm doing my job here. I love it. I'm here to rock you to sleep. I gotta put that. I'm gonna make an ad for American Night Owl. That's what I gotta do. I'm working on an ad. I did the montage. I put up a montage and I boosted it. I threw like $15 at it to boost it. Try to get the word out. Tell your ma, tell your pa. Our love's gonna grow wall to wall here. American Night Owl, Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays late. You gotta subscribe and you'll get notified when we're live. You never quite know exactly when it is, but you can still rely on it. You can still count on it to a certain extent. You know it's up. But I want to make just a proper ad too. Try to keep the montages coming, but some kind of proper ad as well. If a woman wants the moon, she takes the man in it. If a woman wants the world, she looks away. A woman's smile is like the Mayflower, sailing on April rain. A woman's love is like a lifetime, keeps on going even after it's gone. And all I know of time and distance, I learned the day she said so long. And I opened the door, I opened the window, she came through the wall. It was the winter of her spring, it was the summer of my fall. That harmonica's not gonna work. Hold on. A woman's body's overflowing, an uncharted ocean, to be sure. I laid me down beside her and sank drowning onto heaven's floor. A woman's heart is overwhelming, it's like a painting of it all, everything. Everything that was or ever will be, just hanging on the wall. I opened the door, I opened the window, she came through the wall. It was the winter of her spring, it was the summer of my fall.
woman needs no explanation. All she needs is love that's true. Sometimes she finds a way you least expect it, man, deep down inside of you. Oh man, you better duck and cover. Man, you better drop and roll. There's just too much time and distance. There's just too much you don't know. I'm telling you, I opened the door, I opened the window, she came through the wall. It was the winter of her spring, and I opened the door, I opened the window, she came through the wall. It was the winter of her spring, it was the summer of my fall. It was the summer of my fall. Wish I could go that low. It was the summer of my fall. Yeah. Hadn't sung that in a while. It's a lot of words. See, what is the original key of that? What was it? A. It was the Davis version. A. It was the original, the amusement version, too. Won't you, come on, chickadee, sing me that song. Oh, river, roll on. I'm sleeping in the sun on a summertime bank. You know what? I just started daydreaming. I got distracted from the song. There's a Davis version that's a little bit more based on my finger-picking F version that we actually recorded with horns and everything, but it never really saw the light of day, I don't think. Summer of my fall. There was the Only in Montreal version, which was out there, and that's the one in A. But then there was the secret version with horns. Oh, I found it inside a zip file. No, it's got to be here. Live, Narrows, Fall River, Blackfriars, Main Street Garden, Nathan and Brad version, Only in Montreal, full show. Come on, New Pink. Where's the New Pink? There's so many Summer of My Falls on here. Oh my gosh. High Sierra, Liberate Festival, bootlegs. No. Here, wait. Let me modify my search. Add New Pink to it. Oh my God, there's just the zip. You gotta be kidding me. It's on here. It's a compressed version, zipped up. Unbelievable. God, I should just give that up. Hold on now.
I just typed in Pink Summer. Yeah. There's our leaving song right there. This is the leaving song. Thank you all so much.
If a woman wants the moon, she takes the man in it. If a woman wants the world, she looks away. A woman's smile is like the Mayflower, sailing on April rain. A woman's love is like a lifetime, keeps on going even after it's gone. And all I know of time and distance, I learned the day she says so long. And
It is, Mags. It's the leaving song.
opened the window, she came through the wall. It was the winter of her spring. It was the summer of my fall. A woman's body's overflowing, an uncharted ocean, to be sure. I laid down beside her and sank, drowning on the heaven's floor. A woman's heart is overwhelming. It's like a painting of it all. Everything, everything that was or ever will be, just hanging on the wall. I opened the door, I opened the window, she came through the wall. It was the winter of her spring. It was the summer of my fall.
I'm experimenting with focus now. It focused on Imogene the other night. Maybe it's because of her eyes. Hello? Wait, will you cut on the light? Nathan, cut on the light. Okay. Hold on. Horns, baby. Horns. Woo-hoo-hoo. Focus, says me. Hey, everybody. Oh, my God, listen to that music. Horns. Wait, Brad's playing. Hold on. Shh.
A woman needs no explanation. All she needs is love that's true. And sometimes she finds a way least expected, man, deep down inside of you. Oh man, you better duck and cover. Man, you better drop and roll. It's just too much time and distance. There's just too much you don't know. I'm telling you, I opened the window, she came through the wall. It was the winter of her spring. And I opened the door, I opened the window, she came through the wall. It was the winter of her spring. It was the summer of my fall.
In G. That was in G. That was was about to say that. Oh, you were? You knew that? I knew that. Yeah, I got perfect pitch. I do. Watch. Play a note. I won't even look. Weird note, but that was a D. A D. That's right. That is a D. Wow. You have perfect pitch? I have perfect pitch. All right, the camera's starting to recognize you there. Starting to focus in on you. It's so fun. It's like you got to make eye contact with it, and then it's like, whoa, all right, who are you? And I'm like, yeah, exactly. Exactly. All right, let me see here. I'm trying to be all sly and cue up the next scene, but I'm just so like rubbing my tummy and patting my head at the same time. You know, I can rub my tummy and pat my head at the same time. Ready? I've always been able to do this. I'm just really good at it. I don't know why. Hold on. There it is. There it is, folks. It's so easy. Why do people... Look, I'll say the ABCs while I do it. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Up above the world so high. All while rubbing my tummy and patting my head. Wait, but you were rubbing... Yeah, I was rubbing my tummy and patting... Shut up. God, I feel like calling you out on that. You don't have any arms. Nathan. Yeah? Tell me something. Tell me this. What's my name? You're Imogene. That's right. Imogene. Okay. Now, when you think of Imogene, what do you think of me, right? Right. Okay. Stay with me. Do you really think my bottom, my feet is your forearm? Do you really think my feet is your forearm? Is that... Well, oh man. Is this like a philosophical question? Yeah, well, no. Facts are facts. Facts are facts. Well, I think sort of the fact is... Well, all right, I sort of see what you're saying. But okay, I'll drop it. Why? I don't know, because I see what you're saying. I know who you are. Ah, cool. All right. Well, I guess it's time for a poem for everybody, isn't it? That's right. Hey, everybody out there. Be silly. Focus. Be honest. And always trust your cape. Here's your poem. Thanks for stopping by, Imogene. Oh my God, it's always so fun. Thank you. Bye. Back in the wishing well she goes. And it's always fun when Imogene drops by. See you tomorrow night, folks. Late night. Keep up the good work out there, America. You got this. What poem should it be? This looks good.
Away with your fictions of flimsy romance, those tissues of falsehood which folly has wove. Give me the mild beam of the soul-breathing glance, or the rapture which dwells on the first kiss of love. Ye rhymers, whose bosoms with fantasy glow, whose pastoral passions are made for the grove, from what blessed inspiration your sonnets would flow, could you ever have tasted the first kiss of love? If Apollo should e'er his assistance refuse, or the Nine be disposed from your service to rove, invoke them no more, bid adieu to the Muse, and try the effect of the first kiss of love. I hate you, ye cold compositions of art, Though prudes may condemn me and bigots reprove, I court the effusions that spring from the heart, which throbs with delight to the first kiss of love. Your shepherds, your flocks, those fantastical themes perhaps may amuse, yet they never can move. Arcadia displays but a region of dreams. What are visions like these to the first kiss of love? Oh, cease to affirm that man, since his birth from Adam till now has with wretchedness strove. Some portion of paradise still is on earth, and Eden revives in the first kiss of love. When age chills the blood, when our pleasures are past, for years fleet away with the wings of the dove, the dearest remembrance will still be the last, our sweetest memorial, the first kiss of love.